Kick it away and start us off. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The shotgun running play call. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect a tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end. You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Quick throw caught on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Boy, if he just would have been able to catch the ball in this drag route, there's a ton of space ahead of him. It's an unfortunate drop here for the offense.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to chuck it again. He'll try a pass here. The ball is picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
What a great throw here by the quarterback from Virginia Tech to be able to pick up the first down. He was able to make the right read. Nice route by the receiver. Puts the ball right on the money, and they're able to move the sticks.
The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. He's swarmed by the defense.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Pressure is coming. There's contact on the throw. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Ball carrier tackled there.
That completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up. An important 3rd down and goal now.
keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. He'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He gets loose. Gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. A play action looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Football comes out. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make 1st down yardage. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
And it's incomplete. In and out of the hands of the running back. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Caught by the receiver. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Defense swarms him on that 1st down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Caught, completion. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, on the completion.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw, but I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That's a big sack by this defense here on 1st down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a 1st and goal situation.
Tough situation here. 2nd and goal all the way back to the 15. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, they can't bring it. Oh, they swarm him again.
Well, this defensive unit has certainly picked a great time to make a stand with back-to-back sacks, starting with that 1st and goal play. Curious to see if the defense revs up its engine and tries to apply some pressure here on 3rd down.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Lets it go quickly. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get them to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
They start the drive with a quick throw to the right, but the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he can do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
So Virginia Tech, Kirk, is on top at the moment. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far.
Virginia Tech, 7. Miami, 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Poe.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
1st and 10 now for the offense. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Looking to throw now on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Poe. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Caught in the backfield. It's Poe. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
And now the handoff. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
How about this run here by this Virginia Tech running back to be able to pick up this 1st down? And, man, they've had a lot of speed over the years in that backfield at Lane Stadium. Kevin Jones and David Wilson and Lee Suggs. And now we're seeing this young man today being able to run the football very similar fashion.
Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. On the move now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Lead remains at 7 after the miss. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout when they check it out. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Took contact on the throw. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7. Kirk, all these players aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment, this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in an Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you.
By the time this offense gets going, it's a 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Quarterback rolling to his right now. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to scramble. And his first throw here is incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Offense is back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. And there's the handoff. Solid game, moves the ball to the 37.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Movement here from the tight end. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. A short completion of the tight end. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Got to do something here on third down to get back in range. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. The tight end makes the catch downfield.
What a great route here by this tight end on third down, and the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on third down? Of course, the tight end, and now we've got first and goal.
And the Hokies will line up here on first down and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup and put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Here's the handoff, testing the middle. They finally corral him at the 1. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Here's a run call on third and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0.
Virginia Tech, 14. Miami, 0.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Running back has it on the screen now. You maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The clock is still running. Up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for a deep completion. The pass knocked down by the defense. Incomplete.
Really love what this defense is doing today. They're doing a nice job of taking away any success on early downs, and then it allows their defensive ends and pass rushers to get after the quarterback when they get him to third and long.
Coverage team brings down the returner. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? First down, looking to throw the football. It's a quick grab. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And then it's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? Blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long to the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. And here's the handoff. First down, looking for more now. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. The 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. Oh, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Miami 0.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. On first down, it's play action. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the Canes have 1st and 10 here.
22 water.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
The key on a 3rd down between a quarterback and a wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
So 2nd down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Now they're running on the toss. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Play action fake, looking to throw. And the completion made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Now it's second down here. A quick throw out left, complete. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Back to throw again. Short pass finds the tight end. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Man, the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
First and goal, handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So from the 9-yard line, it's second and goal. Wants to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
The linebacker shifting around now. Look at a throw on third and goal. Intercepted in the end zone. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. First down and 10 now. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. Ball handed off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. The guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. He made a nice play in the backfield.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Receiver in motion now. They stop him, but it's a first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Breaking free at midfield. He's in the clear. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. And the big play wiped away. That's a costly flag on the offense. The Hokies are looking to keep this drive going. And he drops back in the gun. Pulls it in. It's Poe. Makes a nice move there. He's found some room with the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Just when you think there might be a chance for this defense to get off the field, how about this quarterback finds another way to extend this drive, this time with his legs, to keep the ball and keep working that clock.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Catch made on the out route. What a move into open space. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
The Hokies starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Offense self-destructing. Penalty makes it 1st and 20. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, it is incomplete. They call a screen on 1st down, but he just dropped it.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. He lets it go. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Really good job here showing discipline by this defense. Seeing that corner route, did exactly what they needed to do to be in position to make that an incompletion.
The offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs in this drive, but this will be tough. It's 3rd and long. Looking to throw it again. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good, and they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They stop him right at the 24.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
They're going to run it here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
221 wing. 221 wing. Stick.
Can they pick up the first on the ground? Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Let's go.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Taken down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
The Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Stop the ball at the 44.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all been? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time.
Now here he goes. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys, and it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you? Maybe get points on the board, maybe not able to come back in this game, but man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character is about and how you're not giving up.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, looking to throw for it. It's an out route, the catch made. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut in to this lead. So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. Pounding away with the run game. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play. Out
of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 15. You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. You know, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated.